Hey, welcome. It is time for to go live here and start to do our monster of the week. Uh, Taking a break from all those Dungeons and Dragons and get right in on some good cooperative storytelling through the monster of the week rules. Um, and Music you're hearing is from Epidemic Sound, which is a subscription we use to have cool royalty-free music that we pay a license for. So it's all fun, as a note. And yeah, I think anything else, feel free to talk in the comments, have any conversation you want with everybody as we kind of go through and use our moves and discover some of the mysteries of Stone Harbor. So far, our group has been here for about 8 hours. They've came at midnight upon the 4th of July, and have been investigating and finding out much of the mysteries have been thrown into the supernatural society that's operated out of the towny gift shop, and come into the possession of an infernal artifact, and then have had to protect said artifact but from the machinations of a volleyball tournament. Last week specifically, we, in the midst of the tournament, found out that many souls were in danger. Specifically, the ones playing alongside, as each one that our heroes defeated found themselves owned by a being or person known as the Organizer. So, as we get started, we have just finished the tournament and are ready for some insanity. So, man. All right. Cheers are erupting amongst the crowd as your team is handed the large trophy. People are cheering for Kelly and Ace and Sasha and Eleanor and the big feet and the person who you brought in at the last minute from the other team in order to save their soul, which they did. And there are a good number. All the crowd is cheering. All the players, though, look defeated and sad and horrified. A few people are crying, just with the enormity of what has occurred. Don't even know what to do for them with themselves. So, in the midst of announcing your names and getting trophies, there's also $1,000 prize money that your team gets. And with that, what would you like to do?
What are we going to do about this?
Well,
Promise to at least try.
All right, so the people, there are some people who are not saved and some that are.
Right.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we could just talk to him. That's the plan.
Well, we should probably come up with something to offer him
Okay.
before we go up, because he'll probably want a bargain of some kind, and after he's lost everything, he'll probably want a pretty good deal.
Okay. Maybe double or nothing.
Could we offer double the amount?
Well, how many people did we take from?
I don't know the exact number, but I'd say a decent amount.
Took the majority.
All right, so he only has a few. So, but I don't think. Okay, he's gonna want terms like a contest that he has a good chance of winning.
Remember before, he tends to orchestrate things in which either way he wins.
Oh,
And he's very much not into ever agreeing to something in which he comes out with nothing.
okay.
Because the way it was set up, either he was going to get the horn or he was going to get souls. Either way was going to work out well for him.
Well, then I don't even know if we have anything to offer him because it sounds like we've already saved the majority of people, and anything else we offer him is going to be more than he currently has, regardless of whether he wins or loses, because he doesn't want to lose. I mean, I don't know if there's even an option to offer him something if he's going to take more than he already has either way.
True. We could offer him the horn if in exchange for it, and then just take the horn back. Oh wait, no, that's impossible. After we give it to him.
Yeah, and also I think this horn is the only thing that can possibly reverse whatever is happening to me. I'm not really keen on giving it to this person. Maybe we should talk to Grace, and because it sounds like this guy's going to show up if there's another contest.
Maybe
Sure.
she knows a way to banish him.
Yeah,
Or send him back.
All right, let's try that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna head back to the gift shop.
Gift shop.
Okay. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time and all the accolades, people cheering. Seeing in this time, there has been some crazy starts to pancakes on the beach. People getting them for $1 or $2, and all types of just kind of pre-beach stuff, keeping everybody with plenty of energy and water. For the 4th of July, you also see that they have laid out kind of water jugs that seems like the lifeguards are keeping up as well, just to try to destroy as much dehydration possibility as is feasible. But you were able to get back as you... Actually, I would say as you begin to go, you actually see Grace at the Lighthouse gift shop.
Okay.
Both her and the uncle of Marigold have seem like this is where they're going to be for the 4th of July. They're kind of unpacking things, and like it looks like almost everything as far as product has been moved to this location for the big deal, and it's beginning to get crowded. There's a customer like it's one person in line every good 5 seconds, or not, but every minute. It's going to get busier and busier. People are grabbing like, oh, I forgot sand toys. Let me get like the Stone Harbor sand toys and getting that stuff, and just kind of anything that they forgot. A lot of suntan lotions going. But what'd you like to do?
Guess we'll go inside and try to flag down Grace
She goes, right, right, right. And she has one of the other people take it. They go, who are those guys? I don't remember them at orientation. Don't worry about them. She comes on over, goes, yeah. What do you need? Anything interesting?
Yeah, we won the volleyball.
Oh, very good. So you've held on to it for a whole hour.
Yeah. So have you found anything else about the horn?
Itself. I was looking into it. I'm not entirely sure. All I found was a mention of two horns, and that one was sent away
Sent away from where?
from here. It seems as though they originate from here.
From the beach?
Stone Harbor. There's just so I found an old town record of the seizure of one of the old timers' houses. One of the original founders. They didn't leave a will, so the city seized their property after they died, and these two horns were listed in matching this description entirely, but there were two of them. Listed in the stuff that was claimed, and then that one was sent via a courier who came. And now this is all before the Union. These are very old records. So there's like just a courier has come, as was discussed with the mayor, is the only entry that I found. As far as its effects, nothing. I didn't find anything about crowing teeth or anything like that. And even this, according to what I was able to gather, this should have. It seemed like it was locked away in what they called the archive or the vault, which I've not heard of. I've been here quite a long time.
Okay. So we met this deal maker at the beach. He's like a devil.
The organizer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't. Oh no. Are you okay?
Yeah.
That's good.
We're good.
Yeah, we were thinking about making a deal with them.
That's usually not advised.
Yeah. That's why we wanted to talk to you first.
Also, he was behind the volleyball game that we just won, and he kind of got a bunch of souls of teenagers.
Fun. How?
We all signed this contract, and I kind of show a picture.
Oh, I see. He altered the sign-ins. That is very unusual for him.
Is that like against the rules?
Not as such, just he doesn't. Generally speaking, he doesn't really bother anybody. He organizes what's going on. He mostly deals in money and cash and lives a fairly good life. That he hasn't, man, it's at least been, I think, 200 years since he's done anything like this abrupt, like this out in the open.
Okay, so someone's putting pressure on him, or maybe somebody has made a deal with him.
Maybe. Now, you entered the volleyball tournament. I see. So he was trying to get the horn.
Yeah.
Huh. She thinks for a moment. She just ponders what's happening. Well, that's it. He wanted to make you choose between the souls of people and your object. It does sound like something he'd have fun with, actually, now that I think about it. But he was able to come under a lot of heat. I mean, generally, we leave people alone. If he's damaging, he might. I mean, let's just say things get bad for him. To him, it must have been worth the risk.
So as long as we hold on to it, maybe he'll be more willing to make a deal.
I mean, he'd take the horn from you for those souls, I'd imagine.
Maybe if we play hard to get, then he'll be more willing to play to our terms.
Maybe. Generally speaking, I don't. He organizes things all over and he makes bets, and he usually is satisfied with just ruining people's vacations, sometimes their lives, just by getting them to wager and bargain away, while either way he gets something. He'll bet two individuals something that, he'll give them something, but they'll each bet their home to him. Either way, whatever happens, he gets a home out of the deal and he loses what he wanted to lose. To make something for him must benefit him.
So,
Or he has to believe it will.
Okay. Then what I'm thinking is, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. That was really interesting. Like, he has to at least, like, if we could find a way to make him believe that it's worth it. even
What
it's
if
not.
we can convince him that we can get the soul of the singer? And we can make a deal that he gets her soul and we can get the people back.
We'll just give him the whole band.
Well,
Or even the witch. We haven't really dealt with her yet.
yeah.
I'm good with that.
I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. If you really are worried about this horn, I wouldn't risk it. But if you're okay with losing it,
I don't.
I'm just saying, he tends to get what he wants if you deal with him.
That's what I'm afraid of. I can't lose this horn.
And this tournament sounds like you were still on your terms. There's only so much he could do. Sounds like he got in late and was limited in his planning. He usually, I think it feels like he plans for years typically. He must have come up with this on the spot to get something going. Well, it's up to you, but be careful.
Okay.
You know the risks.
Does he have to honor whatever deal he makes?
I've not known him to break one.
Okay.
Do we have to honor every deal we make?
Typically, there's consequences for not.
Alright.
I'm really curious who made the deal with him, because if it was the lady who wants this horn, then she has to have something she can offer him. Something more important than anything else he wants. If he was willing to go through all this trouble just to get this horn that he doesn't apparently even want.
Well, what I'll tell you is all people around here, whether they a full human or something derivative of that, they're people. They're just people. They want things, they hate things, they love things. And the more you remember that, the better most people do at Stone Harbor.
Is there a way to summon him?
Look in a mirror and say his name 3 times backwards.
Usually you just find him, but I mean, I don't know. Some people just call his office and make an appointment, but
He might still be on the beach.
if I had to make my wager, I'd say he's hoping that you want to bargain, and he's probably made himself quite visible.
Okay. Sounds like we don't have a lot to bargain with except for the horn. And
We can offer other people's souls just as long as we find a way to obtain them.
But that would just create our problem we're in now. I mean, unless we go to and offer him the monsters and the ghost.
we could. I mean, we could offer him Callie.
We do have Yetis.
Well, hold on. Callie before Yetis.
Yeah, I'm sure we could get enough people we don't like to trade.
Amazing.
I have a whole list.
Instead
I
of
mean,
just
I guess we
like-
could talk to him without making a deal and just hear what he has to say, and so we get an idea of what we're dealing with. And maybe we can offer some things that aren't the horn and see if he bites. And I mean, it's not like we have to commit to anything by talking to him.
Yeah, let's just see him.
What do you think, Sachet?
Is there a way to banish him?
Good question.
I don't know what he is.
Hmm.
Hey, listen, there's banishment cells and that type of thing. But the organized's always been somebody who is just best to leave alone.
Is there a library like that has occults?
I mean, other than back at the
Gift shop?
gift shop.
We could try to figure out if there's anything on record that gives us some hints as to what he is. Maybe find some weaknesses in case we have to fight him.
Maybe find out what his first deals were, if there's records of it.
Yeah,
That's not a bad idea. Where he came from, maybe?
yeah, I like that. We do our research before we go see him.
Yeah.
And by that I mean you both do the research before we go see him.
Well, you heard him, Ace. Let's go do some research.
Alright. Is
Guessing this is going to be investigating mystery.
Yes, you're trying to go to the library to investigate a mystery. Yeah, fair enough.
All right.
cool, I can do that.
That is a 10. Which I
All
get
right.
2.
Yeah, I can get 2 questions.
First, what sort of creature is it? And what can hurt it? Or not what can hurt it, but what's its first deal it made?
Okay. Fair enough. So you take some time and you're moving through the records here. Bit by bit. And you start to find town photos, events. You know that the gift shop has been taking photos of the 4th of July event for generations. You keep looking, and you even find paintings of some of the events here. It's been recorded for a long, long time. And you keep finding this individual over and over again. Sometimes he seems, there's a picture that might not have him, but you track him very far back. And there is a painting you find of them coming and building what looks like the very first buildings. They seem to be holding one of the large logs that town was first built with. And they're helping push it in. And it seems to be a painting, but the likeness is kind of spooky.
What do you guys think this means?
Well, maybe he was an ordinary person who made a deal and became the thing. Or maybe someone made a deal to build the town.
Or maybe they made a deal with
Lost
him
the
to build
deal.
the town, and they turned on him.
Or the deal
And
was
created-
for the town in exchange to be like a deal maker. Like
Yeah,
a curse
I mean-
for the town.
Huh.
Maybe this is why so much crazy stuff is here. Because he's just making deals left and right, and he's been doing it since the founding. Is there a maybe a ledger of like a census for this town?
Yeah, the town they have copies of all the town records here. You're able to kind of go back at populations and those types of things.
Okay. I think I will roll investigate a mystery on the ledger, just to see what happens. Oh, nice! That is a that is double sixes. Unfortunately, I don't think I have 12 on this, but that's okay.
Oh, not advanced.
Not
Investigate a
advanced,
mystery.
but oh, what a great roll. Okay, so it's
Good.
a 10. Hold 2. Okay. I'm going to try to flavor this based on the census, since that's what my focus is. From cross-referencing the census, do I see any names on here that aren't associated with how do I word this? Are there any family names or names that don't look like they are associated with cross-referencing this with things like work logs or business owners or things of that nature?
I think I'm confused on what you're looking
Okay,
for.
I'm basically trying to figure out if there's anybody here on the census whose name looks like it shouldn't be here. For instance, there'd probably be logs showing like the bank was founded by so and so and so and so, or the first mayor was so and so. But is there any names on here that look like they're just they're not associated with anything?
Like not like a rank type of thing. Like not an office.
Basically, what I'm trying to figure out is if any names on here look like they could belong to someone who is posing as someone that isn't a real person.
Okay. I would say you look look through, that's what I'll give you as you're trying to really look at names. You are able to find from the first record of census that you have, and really it's like a journal entry about, but it's contained with the census files about everyone who had founded the place. And there's a lot of names that make sense, that are right, that you've heard before. Kind of soaked up a lot of the history and a lot of the investigating you've done. And but there's some you don't, and then you go to the next, and you go to the next, and you go to the next, and a pattern does catch your eyes. That there's this name from at the beginning that is Pakanida. Pakanida. And later, as time goes on, you see it a few more times, and then you start to see as Patrina, Pak, and then Patches. And then it seems like the name Patch. And so this sort of growth of the name, looking at all of them together, you kind of see this similar sounding word kind of transform over time.
Okay. All right. And the next thing I would be looking for is okay, so that was pretty much what is being concealed here. I guess the next question would be more in line with the question of similar to what happened here and flavored in the sense that this name, this Patches, Patch Puck, do they since the first one was like a journal entry, do I find any records of people mentioning this name in any of the other records? Like in relation to anything?
Sure. Well, you I would say all of you begin looking through journal entries, seeing what you can find. There are various things here. There's like a little bit of a historical society for the town, and roughly around the time this would be at this point in the 1700s, where you find one entry that says Patch, or at this point Patches. Patches says he's been here forever, since the town. Who is this that I've made these deals with? I wonder if it'll all be worth it. Is it possible that Patch, it's really Scratch? Question mark. Then you go in the same book, same journal, it says Patch and I have had a long relationship. And you see this is about 30 years after the entry you've read before. I know if I don't fulfill our final arrangement, when I die, assuming tonight, it will not be good. But I've taken much. Maybe the only gift that's worth it is not letting him into the vault.
Whose journal is that?
This is the journal of the Honorable Mayor, Craig Janton.
Okay. All right. Those are my questions.
What do you think's in the vault that he'd want?
I don't know.
Is that where these horns came from?
But didn't they say something like a vault archive or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said the vault. Yeah.
So maybe that's at the mayor's?
Well, they said the horns came from there.
Because maybe we can find more and just trade him one of those.
Okay.
Supposedly you know where one already is because you were showed one and told to find this one.
Right. So if he's wanted to get into this vault for a long time, and this horn came from the vault, maybe he actually really does want the horn. Maybe it can do something for him.
Fact, he probably does.
I wonder why he can't get into the vault, though. If he's been all over the town, there's got to be something keeping him out.
Maybe there's a protection magic on it.
Exactly. If we could figure out what that protection magic is, we could probably use it to our benefit.
Maybe there's something inside to
If
help
we
us defeat him.
if I investigate the vault, I can figure out what magic is used on it.
Awesome. That's what we need to do. We need to find this vault so that Ace can investigate it. Because imagine if we could banish him from the whole town using this.
Protect the whole town with it.
I mean, that's a deal he's going to have to take. It's like, hey, give us those souls or you're out of this town for good.
I mean, if Base, you think you could feel up to casting something that big?
We'll see when I figure out what it is.
Well, then, should we head to the mayor's?
Yeah, and even if you can't, I mean, the very threat of it, the very fact that we know what it is, it might be enough.
Might be enough.
Yeah, so we got to get to the mayor's. Maybe our photography passes will let us in.
Yeah.
Might get you a little far. We'll see. We're going to take photos of what? The basement?
The vault.
Well, we can pretend like we're doing a news story on the weird things that happen here. I guess
I'm
that
sure
might
he's
happen.
running for election sometime soon. What mayor doesn't like a piece on him?
True. Also, the mayor might be involved in the 4th of July stuff, so we might be able to just sneak into the office.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone's there.
All right, so you begin heading towards the mayor's office. Sounds like a plan. You have a passage, you have an idea of where you're going, and you begin making it move. And as you make it down, it is a sunny day. Most people, especially your age or younger, are enjoying the insane sun. People are headed to the beach. Traffic now is pretty much impossible to get anywhere except on foot. It's been quite some time, and we're actually kind of going through a lot of hours here because it took quite a while for you to research that. And you eventually make your way to City Hall. Now, there's City Hall, and then there's the mayor's mansion that's next to City Hall. So, mansion would be where he lives, and the City Hall would be where he does work.
Do you think they'd keep the ball in the mansion or the office?
My gut says the mansion, but maybe we could start at the office.
I feel like we should start at the office because we can probably get in there without breaking and entering.
Yeah, maybe his secretary or somebody can get us an interview.
Okay. As you look at the office, it's clearly a locked building. There's nothing open. It's 4th of July, government holiday.
That's right, guys. It's a government holiday.
Oh yeah,
So
forgot.
who said we're not breaking in?
Well,
All right.
I think we go knock on the mayor's door.
Yeah.
At his mansion.
Okay.
okay, yeah, we'll do that first.
Okay. You knock. Moments go by. You knock again. Doesn't appear that anybody's home. Wouldn't be too surprising with all the events going on. Mayor's likely out doing mayor stuff, and his family is too.
All right.
Okay, so no matter what we start with, we're breaking and entering.
Yeah.
So
I,
I say we start with the house because it's more likely that someone comes home at some point, and less likely that somebody will go and visit the office on their day off.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the house, is this in like a suburb, or like is there people walking around out here?
It is not busy because it is so far back from the main tourist area. And most people, even residents, make it out to the beach on the 4th of July.
Okay.
So it is relatively pretty. I mean, it's daylight. There's likely to be a person or two every once in a while, but it is not busy.
We could check for like a key, like maybe under the house mat or it's the 80s. Check a
storm
flower
shelter.
if it's the 80s, could the door just be open?
That's more like the
Sasha walks
60s.
Ah,
Well, maybe. Depends on the type of town.
exactly.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, you try the door. It comes open.
Oh, yes. Oh, God. What are we doing?
We're breaking and entering. I thought we've established that.
We're not breaking. We just entering.
Just entering.
That's true. We actually haven't broken anything yet.
This is only called trespassing, Ace.
All right, let's get in quickly and shut the door so people don't see us. Oh, wow. Okay. So, what's the foyer like?
Right. You walk in, and it is not insanely grand, but well put together. It is a very, very high ceiling within the foyer. There is a chandelier, a mixture of what look like crystals and seashells, all polished, hang above, and there's there's 2 flights of stairs that come together in a balcony and lead out to what looks like the upper floor of this place. There's a formal dining room, kitchen, and really the bottom area looks almost like nobody lives here. It seems to be very much for entertaining, official things. Doesn't look like a real living space, like anyone lives and moves on a daily basis down here.
How much do you think that chandelier's worth? I mean, no one's home. We could just You'll fit through the door.
Wait, what?
We're not gonna steal the
It's nice.
chandeliers. We just won $1,000.
It's a really
just
nice
won.
chandelier.
I mean, yeah, but I think they're gonna notice.
We don't even have a vehicle to take it away, Ace. What are we gonna do with it? Walk down the
If it's
street?
worth more than $1,000. We could probably hire some people that won't say a word for $1,000. Sell it for more than $1,000.
I'm gonna go look around for the office.
How is this a conversation? Is there like a? It's not like a painting or a picture of like of a family photo, like 1980s style.
Yeah, there's photos of the family.
Okay.
Very nice outside of the door of the mansion.
So we have an idea of what, because we don't know if the mayor is a man or woman, right? So
Right. So you can get from this that the current mayor does appear to be a woman. She's dressed in a fine suit, and she doesn't seem to have a spouse in the photo. It's just her and her 7 children.
7 children.
This picture looks like the oldest one looks to be around 17 years old, you'd guess. Youngest one, maybe 4.
so the oldest one, boy or girl?
Girl.
Okay.
Do we recognize her?
You do.
Oh,
Is
who?
it Callie?
What? No!
Yes!
No! No!
Yep.
I knew I hated her.
She was fine. She just had kind of the same name as yours, so we forced her to change her name.
Hold on. If we know her, she could help us, maybe.
No. Absolutely
But
not.
think about it.
Come on.
She might know where the archive or the vault is. If
She's
she's lived here that
probably on
long.
it. She could be just as culpable as the mayor.
So you're okay with breaking into to people's houses, but not asking them for help after you've broken into their house?
We haven't broken in anywhere. The door was open. We're just
Exactly. We're just
performing-
looking for our friend Callie.
Yeah, we're just looking and making sure everyone's okay because we heard a noise.
But I'm just saying it could help us go a little quicker.
Maybe,
Yeah, I say
but
we ask her.
no, come on. Really? We don't even know where she is. She's probably lost somewhere. We're going to find the vault just by stumbling around.
Okay, we'll try it your way, Kelly.
Amazing.
Why isn't Brad here yet?
You invited Brad
Didn't I tell you that?
to break into a house?
No, this was a couple of hours ago. I
Oh,
called
I
him.
thought
He
we
said
didn't
he-
break in.
All right, let's just look for the vault.
Yeah, there's still a few more hours. I'm tracking. Brad will be here. Supposedly. That nothing happened to him.
Should we split up and look for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, where's everybody
Alright.
going?
I'll go to the basement if they have one.
Okay.
I would like to head towards his office. Because I'm sure he has an office in his home. Or
Yeah,
her.
you get the sense that her office is upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check the opposite of the direction that Sachet goes upstairs.
Sure.
So I think there were 2 different.
Yeah, so the one way to go looks like it is simply office, like it is a personal library, office, very much like the mayor's official place of working. And the other, you get, actually starts to look like a normal home.
Okay.
There's a kind of a small kitchen, or really still a big kitchen, but it's not industrial like the one below. And there's smears on the counter. There's clothes everywhere. It looks like a place where 7 kids would be, and all that. So it just starts to get into that. You see, you can go through bedrooms or whatever you'd like here. So what specifically are you? What's the biggest thing you're looking for in each of these areas? Each person can tell me.
Sasha is going to try to look around her desk and try to find a secret compartment like a trap, drawer or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna be looking for like also kind of like secret, like a door or like thing, like something covered by dust, like a floor panel that'll open, something covered by boxes that I can move out of the way.
Okay. Sounds good. And then Kelly?
Kelly is looking at. She's looking in drawers.
Okay. Sounds good. In that case, let's go ahead. In the basement, you're looking through any type of dust. There does seem to be like a section that isn't locked, but there is like a gate and almost like a cage of material that looks like it's probably personal belongings. And then it looks like this basement doubles for archived records, and it is just filled of boxes and rows and rows. You look through, and you move the dust around. And I'm going to say, go ahead. In fact, everyone can do this now, and I'll just ask for what you get. Everyone's just kind of doing sharp here, just to see how well you do in each place. So, Ace, what'd you get on sharp?
Oh, sorry. My thing was cutting out. I couldn't. My head wasn't acting really bad. I only got 6.
A 6, okay.
So that is a experience.
Yep, it's experience. And as you move around, you end up bumping into some of these boxes, and they fall on top, and then another one falls. It's like this domino effect, and it is wrecked down there as they fall on top of you. I'm going to say take a harm.
All right.
Armor just from all this movie, and there's like what seemed to be it wasn't just paper in these boxes. There's like objects, some photos. The frames crash and break. It's an absolute mess. It's gonna be very hard to like get anything from this. It's totally disorganized. And with that, we'll go to Kelly.
5.
Oh man, mark the experience. I'm gonna say that you move into the bedrooms, and you're looking through drawers, and the one room here has a lot of like photography equipment. What looks like a developing room, a red room, a dark room rather. Off of it, and just kind of as you are looking around it, see if there's anything there. You kind of bump into one camera and it goes off, and the next one hits the other one and it goes off. And about 9 cameras here all like flash and make their rotating sounds as if they just took a picture, and they were all pointed at you.
Okay. I'm going to open them all up for the film. But I also want to use a move here.
Okay.
I want to find something useful.
Amazing. All right. So you make this mess. So then you open it up, and you're just making. I mean, it is.
Oh no.
It is obviously someone has tampered in here now.
Yeah.
Just visually, and you're exposing the film. I'll say as you look in, you do find, as you open up the oldest camera, which seems maybe 1920 and 1930s. Still film, but just large. Um, you, what comes out of it, it like falls to the ground, is the silver key. It doesn't look like it goes to any of the cameras, but it was like put where you put the film.
Okay. I'll pocket that.
All right. Then sachet.
12.
Nice. Do you have any advanced? Oh no,
I do not.
Just sharp anyway. So, you're looking in the office. As you look throughout the office, there's various portraits of a lot are painted of every mayor, including this one. Her portrait is above her desk, so if anybody was looking at her, they'd have to look at her portrait above her. Kind of strange. Everything in here is very old. The desk itself has what look like carvings of a vicious snail with teeth and almost totemic vibes to it. The face of the desk is deeply carved with what look like native symbols, indigenous symbols, and it's finely waxed. You look at just portraits, everyone in front of different places, and one sort of looks odd to you. It is from the painting style and just its general wear and tear, a look all the way back to about it seems to be like 1590, and there is presumably the mayor at the time standing what looks like again in this very room. The walls are very similar, and the only thing that you see is that it seems that they're positioned in a sort of a strange way against windows that would lead to the outside, but they're in front of a door. The door is in between these windows that clearly go outside of this next, like that would lead to nowhere, basically. A door that would lead just outside and someone would fall. But it's shut. And as you get closer and you feel the painting, as you get to the keyhole, your finger just starts to go in as though there's space there.
I keep pushing it in to unlock it.
Keep pushing, and you like this point you can't get your finger in; it's too tight.
Okay. Who has lockpicks? Ace probably has lockpicks. I run down and try to find Ace.
Okay. You find Ace covered in papers.
What are you doing?
It doesn't matter. What's up?
Do you have a lockpick?
He quickly just like checks his pockets and just like pulls out a few.
Come with me.
Right.
We should probably find Kelly too.
Yeah. Meet up. Go ahead. How do they find you, Kelly?
I'm like exposing film, just like opening cameras and just like.
What are you
just, like,
doing?
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
You're wrecking the film.
I'm sorry. Okay, I did find something though, and I'm gonna take the key out of my pocket. I got a key.
Oh, you have a key. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I found a door in a painting.
What does that mean?
Follow me.
Okay.
All right. She leads you to this painting that has what looks like a keyhole painted in, but somehow empty.
Okay, I'll hand the key over to Sachet.
Put it in. Turn it.
Yeah. Then it enters in and it seems to fit as you turn it to the right, and there's a. And the painting itself begins to move. The paints seem to become wet and move into now just a door. And in this kind of strange fashion, the bronze paints coalesce and come out in a bulge, forming a knob.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Take the doorknob.
You grab it, it's wet.
This is weird.
And you turn, it does turn, and you see now that paint's getting smeared on your hands. And this liquid kind of comes out as you pull, not revealing the wall or anything like that, but within the paint itself you see a large painted room with shelves and crates. All of it, the shelves seem painted, but the objects upon the shelves and the crates themselves don't seem to be. They seem to be solid. And as you take your first step in, you like go down about a quarter of an inch into the paint, getting different colors and brown, black smear on your shoes.
This is just like that A-Ha music video.
This is weird.
Cool. This is cool.
Let's look around.
Yeah, I guess we'll just look at what items are here. Oh wait, can I do is this the are we assuming this is the vault?
Could be.
Possibly.
Can I investigate a mystery and just I have a new one called for forensic divination, which allows me to ask what magic is done here.
Yeah, investigate a mystery.
8.
All right, so I think you can ask that one question.
Then yeah.
What magic was done here? This seems to be a masterpiece of magic. It's a extra dimensional space that's maintained by arts and imagination. From what little you've been able to do, this is old, incredibly powerful. It's almost a wonder of it. And yeah, it's just kind of it seems to be a space where one would keep things away from prying eyes.
Oh, so it's probably just the fact that it's not on the material plane is why the other guy can't find it.
Well, could we put this whole town on not on the material plane? We couldn't find it?
I'd have to move the whole town to a separate location. That's completely different than what they did here. They just opened a pocket dimension and stored stuff in it. That's what I'm assuming it is.
Oh.
Because this isn't a real place. This is just made as like a tear. Almost just using creativity, imagination, and a lot of paint.
Well, then maybe there's something useful in here at least.
We could maybe store everyone whose souls he took in here, and then he couldn't find them, but I don't know if that would work.
How would we get their souls?
Good point.
As you look past here at the end of the kind of skinny room with these shelves, there are 3 doors. There, and they each have a label. What looks like a painted bronze plate. And it says, one says, the Kraken's teeth. One reads lighthouse. And the third reads vault.
Well, that was easy enough.
Going Wilson, right?
Do we knock? Or
I'm assuming we just enter.
okay.
After you guys.
I'll go in.
You grab the door and again wet on your fingers as it opens, and on the other side as you step through there's hard stone, almost slippery like rocks, and you find yourself in you look around and you see there are like these Edison bulbs that are attached to what looks like the interior of a cave. It's wet, but these are like wired and look like they go out a small hole in the cavern wall, out somewhere, probably where they get their power. And there is a kind of about an 8-foot tunnel that leads off of this room. And it too, along the ceiling, has these bulbs every about 20 feet. That gives this dim light.
I have a feeling we follow the path.
Yeah, same.
All right.
As you go to the tunnel, they're flowing from right where you would begin to enter, and this goes down like an incline, seems to be rushing water. Only about maybe a quarter to a half an inch. Just shh, and it's rushing over what looks like this path that's been entirely worked in with seashells. On the sides of the walls here, you see that they have been tiled with this like strange, almost semi-translucent white material into panels where there is no seashell along the walls and the ceiling. Anything you want to do?
These open spots, do they look like handholds or
No.
no?
In fact, as you kind of touch the tiles, each tile tastes like salt.
Maybe that's why this place is protected.
What do you mean?
Salt.
Salt?
Yeah, remember? Ghosts don't like salt. So most supernatural
Yeah,
creatures don't
just-
like salt.
Yeah, a lot of things don't like salt.
And if there's probably enough of it, that means they can't get in here.
So we could just cover the town in salt. There's enough salt water to probably do it.
We just flood the town.
Yeah.
With salt?
As
So
you go
then
down
with
here, you do see that there are arcane symbols, magic that you would recognize, like runes, occasionally on some of these salt panels. And you can tell that it seems like these at some point have been replaced. Like there's some older ones, but all of these can't be more than 80 to 100 years old. Some
can
maybe
I
even recent.
spend some time to like write down or like get a book or something of the symbols in order
Yeah,
and like the
I'd
pattern
say.
they're in?
Yeah, you start to get down the patterns and everything.
And also anything else I might need to look out for in like the subtlety of what they did.
Yeah, easy enough. Um, as you go down the tunnel here, you cross a small bridge where the water flows down to, or under, and then on perfectly dry ground, you find that there essentially are just several weird, like just interesting objects. There's a flag that bears what looks like a very old. Sorry, like a flag pole that bears what looks like an English flag, but very old. There's a jar of what looks like honey. There's a silver plate. There's a space that is has a black box that is open, and you see a carving out of what looks like it was maybe obsidian that looks like it would hold the horn that you have.
Mm.
And then there's one next to it that looks like it would hold a horn as well. But the way it's open looks like it's meant to be. There's a little bit of dust on it. This one does not look like that in fashion. And then there is a silver tea set as well.
Okay, the tea set. I kind of walk over. Is there anything unusual about this tea set?
You look at it, and it's finely polished. And you catch the reflection, and you swear your reflection winks at you.
Okay, this place is creepy.
Why? What's up?
You should totally look at your reflection in that teacup.
Does the same thing happen to me?
You look into it, and it sticks out its tongue.
Hey, he trying to pick a fight.
Don't get excited.
Sasha's looking at the plague pole, like
Okay.
taking pictures of it.
And wait, it was a teapot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I rub it?
You can do what you want.
I want to rub the teapot.
Okay. You rub it. Let's see what's to happen.
Nah.
It seems
it a shot?
It seems warm. And actually, as you rub it, you do see steam kind of coming out of a spout a little bit, as if it's being warmed up.
Either a really, really slow genie is being summoned or this thing's boiling water.
I don't know, but these have got to be cursed items. I mean, the horn cursed me, so I'd be really careful before touching this stuff.
It's too late now. Can I use investigate a mystery again to see what magic this teapot's doing?
Sure. And I would say, Sachet, as you look, the year on this is such that it seems like it matches the year when people first came here.
It was a 7.
It's a 7, so yeah, you do get to know. Let's get this item, and it seems that there is a lot going on here with the tea set. I would say
I was more wondering about
You
the
kn-
teapot specifically.
teapot specifically, rubbing it like this makes it prepare a poisoned tea.
Cool. Can I keep this teapot, guys?
You want to keep the creepy teapot?
Yes.
Why?
It looks cool, it's pretty, and it makes poison stuff.
Hey guys, this
What's up?
flag has the date on it of I think the original founders.
Oh.
So this was maybe made at the founding,
Could have been,
and that's the
or it was
plate.
brought over.
Yeah,
That
I'd
was-
say it gives you a sense that possibly this was like claimed when people landed, like claimed the colony.
Maybe it could help us.
Maybe. I mean, all this stuff might be able to help us. Is there any
Should-
writings or documents here?
Not here, no.
Yeah, any documents on these things are probably in the basement. And we're not finding those.
So, should we take this stuff?
Well, I mean, it is here.
It's not being
Yeah.
used, right?
No, it's not being used. What about the rest of the tea set? Should we take that?
There's also the plate.
I'm definitely taking the teapot at least.
Okay. Well, I guess we could. I'll take the rest of the tea set.
So we're taking the tea set.
Oh God.
Sachet's picking up the flag.
Oh my gosh.
We're just taking all this stuff.
Okay.
I think
Is
it'll
there
help.
anything else in here? Like we got the plate, the tea
essence
set.
of breaking and entering that we needed, that we were missing at the beginning.
There was a
Right.
silver plate.
Yeah.
Right. He's got the silver plate, or she's got the silver plate, and Ace has the pot, and I have, I guess, these teacups that are winking at me.
There's teacups, there's a sugar bowl, there's a cream bowl, and then there's like a serving tray to carry it all
Oh yeah,
on.
yeah, taking all that.
Okay.
I'm just walking
We
out
have
with
a
a flag.
magic tea set.
And that's all that was in
Maybe-
here.
Yeah.
Oh no. I think
Oh wait, but have we left with it yet?
not yet.
What if this is what he's after, and by taking it out, we're just like letting him get to it?
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is. But, yeah, I mean, most of this stuff has got to be stuff he wants. Maybe that's why it's here.
I mean, if it's the only thing left, it's gotta be.
Yeah. What does the tea set do, Ace?
Well, I only know that the tea makes poison. Can I check out everything else, or did I already use that on just checking out the teapot?
I mean, I think that like usually in like kind of one area use your stuff once.
Cool. Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's cool.
All right.
And yeah,
well,
no, I got nothing.
Okay, we'll take the tea set and the teapot and the plate. What's the
I'm
worst that
grabbing
could
the
happen?
flag, not the plate.
Well, the worst
oh,
that's
you're not
gonna
taking the
happen
flake?
is that he's
No, I'm
gonna
taking the
get it
flake.
from us and then dip with all the stuff and all the souls, and we have no bargaining chips anymore.
Well, I don't think he can just take this stuff, can he? I think he has to make a deal for it, right?
You know that about the horn.
Yeah.
If we find a lot of paint, I could try to make one of these dimensions myself. Take a lot of work and salt too.
I have a feeling that maybe the mayor has like a security feature. So when we walk out with this stuff, it could set off an alarm. Because my dad has like an alarm feature in his office. So
Then I don't know. I say we leave it and then go just threaten him with salt.
what's with all the salt?
Oh, so we know that's a salt barrier at least, and I memorized the pattern, so might as well try.
Oh, the salt makes me remember Chimistry.
So we're not
Sasha,
taking
you're
this
the
stuff?
final. What do you?
I
What do you
mean-
say? Sorry.
The salt
So we're not taking it?
is probably the only thing keeping it safe.
Yeah, I definitely feel like we shouldn't take it.
We shouldn't take the salt?
The salt,
the
no,
items.
the stuff.
Oh, you don't want to take the stuff?
Yeah, we should come back for it.
Not even like maybe just a teacup or something?
Yeah, we can take the teacup. But how do we know that won't just lead him to the rest of it?
How do we
Well,
know
maybe
that
it's-
we didn't just lead him to it?
What if we like
True.
show him the teacup and then he's like, oh, they must know where the whole set is. And we can be like, yeah. And if you want the set, you've got to deal with us.
Then what are we gonna do from there? Fight him? Like, I feel like he'd just kill us at that point for the information.
Yeah.
Or make a
Yeah.
deal, but once we refuse his deal, or, win, we could try to leverage a deal out of it.
Well,
I guess we could tell him that we'll let him know where it is if we win, if he wins,
yeah.
and if he loses, we should try to find a way to tell him we'll give him the cup, but just give him find a way to have asterisk and just say it doesn't have to be the cup we showed. It's a separate cup, and we just give him a normal one.
What if
Alright,
he just
well-
doesn't want the cup and he just only wants the horn?
Okay, we'll leave everything here, but we can at least mention that we know where the tea set is. Because maybe that will entice him. Because how else would we know there's a tea set?
Sasha, take a picture of it.
Yeah, good point.
Okay.
Photo evidence.
Take pictures of every item in here.
Okay.
And then look really disappointed that she has to lose the flag.
Nice. All right. So, in that case, you go ahead, take your pictures, leave the objects behind.
Kelly wants to try to steal one of these things when they're not looking.
Nice.
I mean, this is just against your fellow hunters. So I guess roll cool.
Cool. Where's cool at? Oh, there's cool. That's a 6.
Okay. So you all obviously see Kelly steal and pick up a tea, whatever Kelly picks up.
Yeah, that's like a teacup.
Kelly, what are you doing?
Fine. I'll put it back.
I'm gonna pull Kelly out of the vault area at least.
Sasha is going to lock the doors behind as we leave this place.
Okay. So you go
Keep the
back. You
key
walk.
on you, Sasha.
Of course.
You
She's
walk
never
back
much
through the painted hallway that swirls with paint.
You guys, where do you think these other doors go?
Well, didn't they? One's like White House, and what did the other one say?
The Kraken.
Oh, the Kraken Teeth.
Added Kraken or
Kraken's teeth.
Kraken's teeth.
Is that like a restaurant name?
You've
Sounds like
seen advertisements for a place called the Kraken's Teeth, yeah.
So all these places are connected to here. So there must be other important people who work at those places, like the lighthouse, obviously. But wait a minute, the lighthouse, that's where Grace was.
Yeah.
Maybe Grace knows about this. So she may know. Maybe she and the mayor are like, tight. You know what that means?
She lied to us.
No, she's probably friends with Callie. Ew.
More like she lied to us about how much information she knew. If she does, because if she's friends with them, why wouldn't she tell us about the? I guess she wouldn't know that's where he was after. She could have assumed based on the horn.
Yeah. Now the Kraken's teeth, though, we haven't looked into at all.
No, we haven't.
I'm kind of curious.
Should we go check the place out?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
No.
Okay. So you grab the door to the Kraken's teeth and you open. It reveals and you see a tiled room with a wooden counter with 4 sinks and a large mirror on top of it. That's over the sinks.
Does the tile look like the same kind of tile?
No.
Sasha tries it.
Well,
Tastes like salt.
well, no. You just see this as you go in.
Okay.
It's hard, and you look around. You see these green stalls, and it looks like you're in a restroom.
Oh. Okay. I guess I'm going to walk to the door.
Yeah. So you walk in here as you close the kind of paint door closes and it solidifies, and you see that there is a woman standing in this what looks like in this bathroom, smiling with a little door and keyhole there,
Hi.
and it's a paint woman,
Oh.
a painting of a woman.
Oh.
in there.
Okay.
Sorry, and you you walk out into a busy restaurant preparing for the day's meals. There's people eating breakfast. Some people getting started early with alcohol and mai tais, and there's these what look like taxidermy tentacles all over and there's shark teeth and just various things that are meant to look like this crazy monsters all around the room. And you assume you're at the place known as the Kraken's Teeth.
Nice. I think I would walk up to the counter and be like, "Can I talk to whoever's in charge?"
All right. Say, as you ask that, let's go ahead and take our 10-minute break.
Yay!
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. So you're running up to one of the salespeople?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a young man working at the counter. Looks like you just come in and you make yourself known. Uh, yeah, yeah.
Hi.
What do you need? Do you need, like bacon?
No, I'm actually the jellyfish queen. I'm actually here to talk to the owner.
Oh, Jim, he's not even around. He's in the kitchen. I mean, he's getting ready for all the big festivities.
I know, but I was supposed to get a picture made with him. I brought my photographer with me.
Oh, you're doing this for the gift shop.
Yeah.
He looks at your badges. And, yeah, man, I guess going back.
Great.
And you go on back, and it is a busy kitchen. They are. It looks like they've got like just these big things of pre-made eggs, pancakes, and bacon that they're kind of giving out. A few made to order omelets are still going on, but a lot of prep for lunch. So, and as you see, guy obviously in charge, older, is yelling like, right, we got to get the steaks ready. Don't worry about that. They're going to be sick of hot dogs. We need good food. People come in for salads, for steak, for stuff that is expensive. Let's get moving and get the soup. I need clam chowder. I need crab chowder. I need corn crab clam chowder. And it's kind of getting it. Looks like two.
All right. I want to. No, you didn't miss anything. We just started.
Sorry.
So we just went back into the back. So I'm going to go up to this fella who seems to be in charge,
Yeah.
and extend my hand and be like, "Hi, I'm Kelly, the jellyfish queen."
Oh, jellyfish. Oh,
Yeah.
You fell for that tourist thing. Okay. Oh, but are you taking pictures for the gift shop?
Yes, that's exactly why we're here. Do you have an office? Because we'd love to get like your picture with like maybe.
Shh, I do not have time for that. You could just take me working. That's usually the best things, right? Candid shots. You go ahead and take those.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll take some candid shots. Is anybody else nearby us?
I mean, it's a busy kitchen, so yeah.
Okay. I just kind of want to lean over a little bit and be like, "Look, we know about the vault."
What fault? Like, we actually empty all our money every night. We have an arm truck that comes.
No,
so I don't know.
no, I'm talking about the tea set.
Mayor's vault.
It's- it
Can I
kinda
just like
pauses
scrape
first.
off some of the paint off me and like just show it to him to prove it?
Kind of takes a moment. He goes, run this real quick back in the office as he brings you in, and he kind of, what in the world?
Look, we just need some help, okay? We're dealing with a person named the organizer.
Okay. And
Okay. I need to know, what do you know about the organizer, and why do they want in the vault?
I mean, I don't know. First of all, I don't know. The organizer isn't the one who organizes all the events around here. I know about them. That's old Paddington, but
Yeah. Paddington, Patches, Puck. Yeah, that's the one.
okay. But as far as what he wants, I'm sure everyone else around here just want to make the money.
Do you know about any of the other items in the vault?
All I know, I don't even know why you know about the vault. makes no sense to me. But ultimately, listen, all I know about the vault is that I'm supposed to be one of the keepers of a key. If we all keep our keys, then everything's fine. And just some old nonsense. And I've never, like, again, the vault, I've not seen a vault. All I know is I have a key.
Okay.
And the paint, I just know that May every once in a while talks about I gotta go get painted. So he said vault paint. But I don't know why there's paint in the vault.
Okay, this is important. Does Paddington know that you have a key?
I don't know. Never talked to the guy. I've seen him around.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to use my move. I'm going to try trust me.
Okay. So let's manipulate.
That is a 12, and so that means, yeah. It basically is, they'll do what I say, no questions asked, in the sense that, okay, look, here's the only things that we really need right now. And I kind of just lay out the truth, which is that Paddington is likely some type of demonic deal maker. They were involved in the volleyball tournament, which is how we came to find out about the mayor and him, Jim, and possibly someone at the lighthouse. So what we need to know is, where did you get the key from? Did you inherit it?
The key. Yeah, I guess. It's right when I took over for my dad.
Okay.
He called me in, and I thought I was becoming the new owner of the Kraken's Tea. We've been around forever, apparently, in this building. And he gave it to me, and the mayor was there, and talked about us being the town fathers, keeping up the traditions. I just said it's very important that I keep the key.
All right. And if Sashay and Ace also have questions while I'm going, feel free to chime in.
Who's also part of the town fathers?
We're not supposed to talk about each other.
Do you know who they are?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it because you can't tell us because it would be dangerous?
We sometimes we meet, and just no one's supposed to know about me or the mayor or anybody.
Okay.
What do you know? Do you know what the tea set does?
What tea set?
He's never been in the vault.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever gone in. He just has
So
the
you're
key.
guarding a treasure that you don't know what it is?
What do you mean treasure?
I think all he has is a key. He doesn't know what it
So
does.
you just have a key to something that you've never been to.
Yeah, who cares? It's just some old tradition, and I'm assuming it's like founding documents or something like that.
Okay.
In case anything would happen to the mayor, like we're here to be able to unlock things and keep everything moving.
Where do you keep your key? Is it hidden?
Why? No, I'm not gonna talk to you about my key.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just trying to make sure it's protected. I don't want your key. I already have a key.
You what?
Yeah, I have a key.
Where'd you get your key?
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't tell
Callie
you
gave
that.
it to us.
No, whose key did you take, Callie? You took the mayor's key.
I didn't take anybody's key. What are you talking about?
So
How do you? So you say the mayor has a key?
Of course, the mayor has a key.
Who else has a key?
You have a key. I don't. It kind of. There's this kind of a strange purple mist kind of moves around his eyes.
Oh.
And he goes, if the three don't hold their key, the boundaries no longer function.
Oh.
The three must hold their key.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no problem. We don't have a key. I was just kidding. The mayor totally has the key.
I don't. What? What? As it kind of comes back.
Oh. Okay.
We should go.
Yeah. We're really sorry for disturbing you.
Bye. Have a good business day. Hope it's profitable. I'm gonna rush Sasha outside and be like, we have to return that key.
Well, do you think? Oh God.
I'm afraid it's far too late for that.
Oh, shoot.
Damn it.
As you turn and you see the organizer leaning up against the side of the Kraken's teeth.
Hey, you. Just talking about you.
Bro, can you give us like 5 more minutes?
My goodness. First, you cheat me out of a lot of souls. You cheat me out of a horn.
I didn't
But
cheat you
now
out of
you break down the wards to the vault. Absolutely amazing.
Okay. Well, you're welcome, obviously. So what are you going to give us for our trouble?
Oh, I don't owe you a thing. I just think it's hilarious.
Oh.
Who also wants in the vault besides you?
Oh, plenty. And I'm sure they're already there.
Oh, God.
However, you have what I wanted from the vault.
Oh.
Listen. Let's just be...
They're taking the teapot.
Listen. You have things that aren't yours. And all I'm asking you to do is be a good person and give them back to their owner.
Who's the owner?
Well, me.
You own it?
Proof of sale. Or no, or it's not true.
He takes off his hat,
Oh.
and you see 2 bony stubs sticking out of his head, where it looks like something has been sawed off.
Can I see your mouth?
That doesn't really count as proof of sale. That's more just showing me that your horn's broke.
Can you show me your mouth, please?
Okay. And he opens his mouth up, and you see human teeth.
So he doesn't have like 2 rows or anything?
No.
Thank God.
Though, are you experiencing the transformation that usually comes from thieves possessing it?
Thieves? I didn't steal it.
Really?
Can you make it go away?
Sure, give me the horn.
Well, hold on. I know how you work. It needs to be an actual deal.
If you give me the
And
horn,
give us the souls back.
if you give me the horn, all your symptoms will go away. I promise.
And the souls back.
Oh. Okay.
Sachet, what do you think?
In Kelly's mind, since I have telepathy, Kelly's going to hear, we could bargain the information about the other horn. You said you know where it is. He doesn't.
I know where it is.
You said
Oh.
it, Lexi.
Oh. I do know where it is. Okay. So, if I give you the horn, I go back to normal,
Yes.
and all those people that you took from the volleyball tournament return.
Oh yes, all the shows that they legally bargained to me, I will return. I will. That could be part of our deal, a part of our sale. You just give return to me my horn.
I want to read a bad situation.
Okay. Roll it.
Oh no, that's not good at all. That's really bad. Let's see. Read a bad situation. Yeah, that's a 3. That's really bad. All right.
Mark experience.
Yeah. And but then again, I think that's exactly how Kelly would read the situation.
Yeah, just like no idea.
I mean, I don't know what to do.
I still feel like we're getting cheated. Like, can you somehow stop everyone else who's currently stealing from the vault?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know who's stealing.
Oh,
However, give me back my horn. I'll be so kind as to make sure that goes to the mayor and redo the wards. And once the wards are done, either any creature currently in there should be trapped, or they can't get in. But I guess that's a little bit of a gamble.
Don't
Yeah.
like you. I just want that established. I don't care that it doesn't change our trade, but
Listen, my horns were stolen from me long ago. And
Why?
I'm simply trying to retrieve my property.
why were they stolen? Like, is it just like petty theft?
As you can imagine, it probably took a little more than that. But can we just say that this place was found to be harder than most people expected it to be. A settlement that took more than anyone thought it would, and as it became apparent that many would die, they asked for help, and I, out of the goodness of my heart, decided to aid them. But then, well, they grow so worried. What would happen if we don't have him? That they decided to make it so I would stay here.
Oh,
They
So
bound
you
you to
can't
this
tell me a
town.
story about the goodness of your heart when you just tried to, like, swindle a bunch of teenagers out of their souls. Or
And what
young
wouldn't you
adults.
do for freedom?
I mean, that's a good point.
So do you need both horns to get free?
Ultimately, one would certainly expand my boundaries.
What if we knew where the other one was? I think that's a bargaining chip that you'd like,
Hold up.
like to
Can I,
use.
pull everyone aside for a second and so this guy can't hear us?
I mean, probably would decide whether he can hear you or not. It's a good question.
Fine. I'm good with that. Hold up. This guy clearly, not yeah, fine, he's not, free and that's sad and all that. But, come on. There's no way he just helps the town out of the goodness of his heart.
Well, I'm sure there was a deal struck at the beginning. Like there always is.
Yeah.
Then
I-
what's
I-
But-
then why lie?
Because
I mean-
the deal's not for us to know.
The parts of the story that I do believe are that he was bound here by the people who founded the town. I think they
I
stole his
believe
horns.
Definitely who stole his horns, but I believe they stole his horns to stop him from like being able to enact the other end of that deal when time comes,
That's possible too. Yeah.
like limiting his abilities.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
They could have
I don't
promised
for a
him something.
second believe
that we
that
don't.
this guy's just gonna take his 2 horns and then like waddle off somewhere and like live in peace.
Well, maybe that's the deal we can make with the second horn,
Yeah.
right?
I
don't
want
know.
that. You can't hurt anyone else if we give you your horns. Do we have a deal? In addition to all the
Oh
other stuff.
my! I mean, I can't hurt
Unless
anybody
it's self-defense.
else. What if I say something rude by accident?
Self-defense,
Hurt someone's
self-defense.
feelings. It would be quite uncouth of me.
No more
Such a
making deals for
situation.
people's souls, is what he means.
And no more. Just don't physically batter anyone either. I don't know what you're physically
Well,
capable
If
of.
they deserve it, Ace. Sometimes people need a little
So-
beating up.
Again, self-defense is allowed.
I see. I will not limit my ability to make agreements.
Just
But-
unwilling
Your ability
agreements.
to make agreements with innocent
I know-
people.
Unwilling.
I mean, I feel like that's in his nature. That's kind of the whole.
Yeah, which I understand, but the people at the volleyball tournament, they didn't know they were signing their soul away.
That part's true. That was pretty.
So-
Like even the people we talked to said that was out of character
If
for you.
somebody's willing to make a deal and they know there are repercussions, you still can. But if
Like the
People
deal has to
aren't
be very
willing.
open and out there. No more sly shit.
I will agree that if souls are on the line, I will make that quite clear.
What?
Ace, we're not going to win with him. This is what he
Yeah.
does for a living.
Yeah, but I feel like there's just something worse he could put on the
Exactly.
line.
He's
I mean,
going to
I-
find a loophole in it. There's
Yeah,
a
I
loophole,
think
and it's
I
gonna
think
be
that's gonna happen. But
we just have to at least get
So,
what we want.
basically, here's the thing: in exchange for 1 horn, we're getting a lot.
Well,
Am-
not really.
Well,
You
for me,
kinda-
I'm kind of losing this
We're
curse.
getting you back. We're getting the people that he's already took. And then for the second horn, we're getting him to stop making deals with unwilling deals. If that's correct
still-
with you guys.
I
Yeah,
feel like we're getting
Yeah.
cheated out of our second deal here.
Well, I mean, he'll leave this place. So, I mean, we're not really getting that cheated.
There's no promise he'll leave this place.
And
yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't think he's gonna leave, regardless. So
maybe
Like, I
we can
think
make
we
that
have
part of the
to-
deal once we get the other
Part of
horn.
the deal should. All right, we need to figure out what the original deal this town made.
yeah,
And possibly void it as part of the deal.
Well, then you know who we have to talk to.
We could just ask him. What was the original deal you made with this town? There's no way you did it out of the
My,
kindness of
all
your
these
heart.
questions.
we just want to make sure that we're making the right call. I mean,
We have what you want, so
we just want some more information.
I agreed to help keep the founders alive and to bring prosperity. Actually, it was to help them bring prosperity here.
They're still alive.
What was the price?
You mean what they gave me in return?
Yes.
In return, I'd be allowed to play games here.
Can I check if he's lying? I don't know what that would be. Read a bad situation.
You can read better situation. Let's see how that goes.
9.
Okay. This man is made of obfuscating shadows. So, as far as whether he's telling the truth or not, there's likely truth to everything he says.
Okay.
And there's obviously you don't think he's ever going to give you everything. Everything he does is another shadow. You feel like he lets you into a little more than he let you in before. You're closer to probably what's really true.
Okay.
What kind of games could you play?
Well, any game I want. Do you like checkers?
So, but not like games like making deals whenever you wanted.
Of course. I mean, it's pretty hard to limit somebody's deal-making abilities.
Ah, so you could make games with deals in them, like you did with the volleyball tournament. Is that part of the agreement?
I mean, yes.
Interesting.
Ultimately, I was chief involved in agreements and games, and they didn't really mind that I'd be involved in games. They didn't see the future, you see. But now, it kind of opens as you see the whole arcade and the Ferris wheel and everything as he points. I own every game. Entertainment makes me very rich.
Okay, you
Quite
seem to actually have a
influential.
genuine interest in entertainment. Damn. You got me there.
You seem to. Okay, you said that what's happening to me has happened to thieves.
Any mortal who bears the horn.
So this has happened before.
Oh, indeed.
What happened to them?
The first trustee.
And what happened to the first trustee?
Oh. I do believe it, I believe he ended up eating himself, if I remember.
Can we please just make this deal, guys?
Can we?
I'll throw in another bonus. All those who've been affected by the horn by the person you took it from, the first thing I'll do is release them. How is that?
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I guess. Do we know anyone who's actually suffering from that, or are we just agreeing to help random people?
Just throw some big feet.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the big feet. That's true.
And there's Marcel.
There's some.
Yeah.
All right. Can you also add just you won't directly kill anyone in the town?
Oh,
You can do it through a deal some way if they know they're agreeing to it, but you just can't go around stabbing
Tell you
people or using magic to kill people.
how about? I know you're very concerned. I will not kill anyone who doesn't own property today.
No.
No, that's good, because that's a lot to Ace.
Yeah.
But what about everyone who owns property who's just gonna get murdered?
I mean,
Well, he never said he'd murder anyone.
He just said he was gonna not murder people who didn't own property. That kind of insinuates he's gonna murder everyone with
Well-
property.
Listen. Think about this. If you suddenly were in a jail and you were trying to walk out, you don't think people would try to stop you by force?
Fine,
Does
you
have a
can't
point.
murder anyone except out of self-defense.
Today.
Today.
In this town.
It's the best
For
we're
a
gonna get,
week.
Ace.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a
I
better
don't
deal
care
than this,
about
Ace.
anywhere else.
Can't
can go
keep
one
asking
town
for more.
over.
Ace,
You can
I
go
really
one
don't want
town
to eat
over and
myself.
kill
So can we please just make the deal?
You can go one town over and kill people, but give us at least like 2 days in this town without you.
Wait a minute. I'm the one who possesses the horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, and I need this information of where the other horn is. Part of the deal.
Oh wait, hold on. I thought that was a separate deal.
Yeah, no, this is part of all. That's what we're getting all this stuff for.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you're throwing in all this stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. So yeah. So if I understand correctly, everything that we're getting includes. Okay, it includes that everybody who's been harmed by the horns, will not be harmed by the horns anymore. It includes bringing back all the people that were taken from the volleyball. It includes reversing all of the curse effects on me. And it includes not killing people today. And then not killing people who own property as of today.
Yes.
Or not killing people who don't own property.
Nah, I want to change it for at least a day of not killing.
I like the original deal better because
There's gonna be people that try to stop him, Ace.
yeah, I feel like
Fine.
And we
I
know-
feel like this is saving more people in the long run.
Yeah.
Okay.
In self-protection, I think you should be able to kill.
Indeed. Then I will say, in the interest of absolute transparency, your expertise and the likelihood that you would eat yourself, that I can certainly remove. There may be some lingering effects I have nothing to do with.
What? Wait. So you're not going to reverse all the effects on me?
I will reverse every effect I'm able to.
That wasn't the deal, though. You were supposed to.
Which ones
do that.
can't you reverse?
One who willingly dabbles in infernal magic, as you have, walks the path that no infernal being can take them from. But certainly the appearance, the slow degradation of your body that you've already experienced, that all I can fix. So your extra teeth, gone.
Okay. So you're saying that there could be other things that are happening to me?
Indeed.
Okay.
Quite simply, I am saying this simply because for this particular deal, I want you to know precisely what is happening.
Okay. That makes sense. Well, I mean, if you can't fix the other things, I guess you just can't fix the other things. Out of curiosity, does Brad own property?
Who's Brad?
He's off limits.
I don't. Just one moment. He just kind of thinks.
Also, any child
Oh,
is
the Brad you
off-limits.
called. I see.
Yes.
As long as he does not interfere with me.
Okay.
Also, any child is off limits.
Oh my.
Just for killing for the day. Even
Except
if no
Callie.
child
I mean-
owns property. Even if they live in a house, they don't own it. I'm using your own rules against you.
You watch too much science fiction.
Oh God. Oh. I mean, I think we're about to just let the cards fall where they may here. So
If you can't fully cure Kelly, you're giving us children. Come on.
Fine,
that
I'll
is
give you a child.
a child. He's gonna
Not
give you
a
a child,
child.
Ace. He's giving you a child. Congratulations.
I don't want a
Your
child.
father. This happened to me once in a game.
I don't want a kid. I want you to
Then
not
I
murder 'em.
think that I have been quite gracious, quite
I
clear.
think so too. Yes. Yes, you have.
And if
Okay.
you want to get in the nitty gritty, we certainly can.
Oh, I really don't. I really don't.
Hold on.
Okay.
We are about to see a ton of people die. I'm just saying.
I know, but at the same
We're
time,
definitely dooming more people than souls we are saving.
but we're saving my teeth. Okay. Well, and I
Can't we just like punch your back extra teeth out?
no.
Oh.
Okay, look, here we go. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, and I'm going to take out the horn. As much as I know I'm going to regret saying this, it's a deal.
And he smiles, and the horn vanishes from your hand. And you see his hat lift up a little bit, and kind of, marvelous. Well, it was a pleasure for the conversation. And he goes, are you ready?
Yeah.
And you get a pit in your stomach, and you watch as Kelly just starts vomiting onto the boardwalk here. Teeth just come forward, and soon there's like a pain in your throat, and you see this four-legged creature pop out of your throat.
Oh my God.
And it,
Click, click.
and it kind of gets in between the cracks. He goes, yes, run along.
I could have dealt with that.
Oh God. That was inside of me?
Indeed. He looks, that should be everything. And of course, he kind of waves his hand, and you see the volleyball courts are full with everybody that you had beaten after you had made the deal with them. Check. And yes. That's going to get messy. But I do believe that is all. Have a great 4th of July. He turns, begins walking down
I
the boardwalk.
genuinely hope we never see you again.
Funny thing. We'll see.
And just because I just want to make sure the game master.
Oh, the other thing, yeah, he does go, and where is this?
Yeah.
Where's the sword?
I figured he wouldn't forget. So
Yeah, no, he's not forgetting.
Okay. Yeah, so I would tell him the information I do have about
Mhm.
the horn, and about
Ah,
its connection and where it is, as far as I know.
absolutely. Well, thank you. Good luck. And then he'll go away.
Well,
Do you feel better, Kelly?
not really. I mean, but I mean, that part, yeah. But I do think we did something horrible. But
We probably just, yeah.
at the same time, I mean, at least
did something
Still
good.
a lot of-
Incidentally, um, your card goes from red to white.
oh, good. Well, at least I'm not gonna die.
No, you're not.
Look, I'm not a hero, okay? I'm clearly.
Yeah, we just doomed a lot of people.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I doomed a lot of people.
True. I can live with that.
Yep. Well, we still
Wait,
have
if
a
he
witch
can
to kill.
teleport, who would stop him from escaping?
Who will stop him from escaping?
Like the demon, didn't he just teleport away?
He walked
Or
away.
did he walk away?
Yeah, he
Oh,
walked away.
You're right, we do have a witch though to deal with. A ghost of a witch.
I'm sure killing the witch will make us feel better.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. At least there would be one less monster
Yeah,
to worry about.
maybe we can try to
Hey,
get rid of all
hey.
the other monsters here. Yeah,
You guys, we have to go to the bar.
the bar.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Bigfoot! And
Yeah.
Marcel, yeah, Marcel!
yeah. We saved.
Sasha
people.
just takes off running.
You have to run, and as you do, you're going down the steps, and as you push on one of the pillars that kind of help hold up the boardwalk, it just kind of snaps in half, rotted from the inside. You look back, and it looks like a lot of the support pillars are beginning to rot
Wow.
quickly.
Oh, we didn't protect the town in any way. I knew it.
Nope, town's gone.
Knew that we shouldn't have dealt with this guy.
Did he take that key from us?
You never arranged him to
Let-
take the key.
Oh,
Let's just go
Sasha
get the
looks
horn.
down and goes, "Oh shit, guys,
Yeah.
we still have the key."
What
I mean,
about
did you? I don't. If Shay forgot, that's one thing. But if you, as the player, thought that was part of the deal, because you had said that, then you said no, we don't want to do that.
What was part of the deal?
So him
don't
returning the key to the mayor and so that
Because he kind of on
Oh.
his end, he was trying to resend that because y'all were asking for so much.
Okay.
yeah. So, but I think that we would have forgot, honestly.
Yeah,
And not
he
made that
viewed
part of the
that. He viewed that as like a thing in of itself. Like that's a big
Yeah.
deal for him to do, and he would have probably wanted a lot.
Yeah, I don't think we made it part of the deal. So
Fair enough.
she pulls out the key and goes, "Guys,
Yeah.
we forgot about this."
Right.
Damn it. Alright, so we have to put the key back, and then we should get his second horn before he does. Because the only part of the deal was that we give him the information. We never
That's
said we'd not
point.
do anything to stop him from getting the horn.
Okay, so let's get the big feet. Let's wait. We don't have a car anymore.
No.
How are we gonna get out of there? We don't have a
Just
car.
steal a
Our RV is
car.
gone.
We'll just
steal a
steal
car.
one.
Okay. Yeah, let's steal a car. No problem. There's probably RVs here. Right, Ace, can
I
you
know
steal
how to
this
steal
car?
a car. Yes.
Okay. You steal the car. Meet us with the big feet.
I'd like to kind of remind you, you can probably buy a car.
Oh yeah, we have
$1,000.
$1,000.
It's
Okay.
the 80s, so yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
let's
you can
do
see
that.
whatever you want to. I'm just
No, well, let's definitely buy one because we're already in enough trouble. We don't need
Yeah,
cops
let's-
pursuing us.
We'll go
We
find
just gotta
a
race
car
back.
to buy.
Yeah,
So,
because
here.
a new car was about $7,000.
Ace, you go get a car.
Yeah.
We'll trust you with that
Cool.
because we don't want
fact-
Kelly driving the car. I mean,
Okay. Here's what we'll do. Sachet, you go get the
Yeah.
big feet. I'll call Lexi's aunt. And Ace, you get us a car.
okay.
Got it. Where are we meeting?
At the gift shop.
Yes.
All right.
We'll leave a note for Brad so he knows where we're going.
Okay. So I'm gonna get the logistics of buying a car.
Yeah.
That's fine. We're not gonna mess around with that. For 1,000, can actually go pretty good with a used car. Probably 1975.
Okay. Like an RV? 1975?
1960 RV.
Oh,
We'll take it.
yeah. It's still pretty decent.
Yeah. I think.
And we have a lot of people in this car, so we're going to need a big car anyway.
All right. So it's
Either that or a van.
I'm not
We
trying
have
to
two
be
big
the drive around in like the mystery machine. I'd rather an RV.
Yeah, that would be cool. 2 big feet and 4 teenagers driving around.
yeah. I have totally what you're gonna get. Got it. Yeah, it's not really an RV, but it's a van. Perfect. Let's find- I'll just go mid-game chat.
I don't think Kelly would just use the nearest payphone.
There we go. All right, I put your
Perfect.
van right there in
Yep.
Discord. There you go.
Oh, nice. Look at that Volkswagen. Love it.
Perfect. It's nice and German, so it's probably in good shape.
Mm-hmm. It can take a beating, too. That's good.
We're not giving you the keys, Kelly.
Oh, come on.
I'll drive. I'll drive the car.
Fine.
Okay, so you call Brad. You cannot get a hold of Brad because
Not
Brad is
Brad.
on the road.
No, not Brad. I'm calling Lexi's aunt.
Did she give you her phone number? Don't think she did.
Oh, that's true. Is Lexi still here in town? Would I know where she is? Because last time we saw her, she was staying in the hotel with us.
Yeah, you know where Lexi is.
All right. I would see if she
Lexi's-
knows her aunt.
Lexi just went to bed and is like waking up having breakfast, not knowing what's been going. She's just like sleeping.
Lexi, can I get your aunt's phone number?
My aunt. Not my aunt, you. Oh my gosh. No, I don't know her phone number.
Crap. Well, I mean,
All I ever had was burner numbers for her. And she'd burn her phone as soon as you called it on her.
she didn't have a house phone?
I don't know.
Wait.
I never had the number.
Wait, but I do know her address. So I'll call information and get them to connect me to the house.
There was no address on her house.
I didn't have.
She was like a cottage out in the woods.
Oh, I thought it was like the suburbs. Okay.
No, it won't.
Okay. No, that's. Ugh. Oh well.
Because why?
Well, yeah. Well, we. Okay. Well, we might have told the devil where his horns are, and one of them is on his head, and he's going to go get the other one.
And we need to get it for
Oh,
Godmother.
I'm so conflicted right now.
It's the devil or the aunt. Which one do you hate more? I don't know.
That is a big question.
I know.
Ah! I mean, oh, that would be so beautiful. She just kind of sits there in thought, like, I don't know.
Come on, Lex. We don't have all day. We've got to get out of here.
I mean, I'll come with you, but I also get it out of this town.
Okay. Well, we don't. Okay, so we don't have a number. That's fine. We need to pack our bags and get out of here anyway. Yeah. So that's what we'll do. We'll pack up and we're getting on the road. And we're gonna. Hey, if I didn't have an address, then I couldn't have given the devil an address. So I would have just mentioned Lexi's aunt's name.
Yeah, and about where it was.
Okay.
Because
Fair
you,
enough.
in other words, you can get back there,
Right.
and you can describe to him how to get there. But I was just saying, there's not like
Okay.
she's an off the grid, but I mean, you kind of know the thing.
Okay. I will remind you that Kelly gave the directions.
Yes, but there is a certain yes.
I just remember the last
At
time.
some point, he's like,
out.
oh,
All right. Fair enough. Okay. That sounds good. So, yeah. We'll get packed up while Ace is buying a car and Sachet is handling the big feet.
okay.
Sasha does bring the other Bigfoot with her because she knows the bar is full of werewolves, and even if they're not under the spell, she's just
Yeah, you come in and it has gone crazy. There is the scent of blood that wafts from the doors. You see the big feet kind of come out, their hair matted in blood.
Hey, buddy. Brought your
Yeah.
mate back.
They hug, and you see some of the bikers you knew could transform into werewolves come out and kind of look, see the big feet gone, see you, kind of almost have a recognition, like a sense, and nod at you, and go back in as you hear the breaking of a neck and screams.
Can I investigate Missy here?
Yeah. Roll a shot.
Ooh, that's a 7. So I do get 1. I'm wondering where the singer went.
There is some yelling that you see from the other side of the other entrance to this place, the regular entrance. There's crashing of windows and revving of engines as you see 3 motorcycles speed off down the road with the singer and 2 of their band members. As you see 2 large wolf-like bipedals run after, then they hit each other, look in the daylight, and run back into the club.
Oh, they escaped. Alright. She'll go. Is Marisol here still?
something here. Look in, and if you enter in, you see there are a few people saying, I swear I won't tell anybody." You see by going, "Can't promise that though." You see Marisol there. And she's just hanging by in their head. Looks like they want to snap her neck.
Can I try my mental dominion?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a charm. That is a 10. On a 10, I get to hold one. Or yeah, no, on a 10, I get to hold 3. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna spend them all trying to get her.
With
Then free.
the 3, everyone who's still alive, they haven't gotten yet. They let go, and you get the sense they're not going to pursue them.
I just go, come on, guys, let's go. Everybody out.
They're drenched in blood, and and they run to showers, and there are quite a few corpses they did get.
I bring back me, Marisol, and the big feet. We head back.
I feel like there is one more thing we need to do. And that's go to the beach to meet up with the hospital escapees.
That's right. It's that time, huh?
Mm-hmm. So I would go to the beach to see the gathered crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stand up on a podium, use like a cheerleading megaphone or something. Be like, "Hey, listen up. There's a war going on. It's good versus evil. We fought it once before. And now I'm asking. No. I'm imploring you to join us. To bring your cars, your bikes, your motorcades, your roller skates, skateboards, whatever you have. We are going after the devil. And we can do this if we work together as an army. The army of Stone Harbor."
Road charm.
Oh boy.
None of us heard that, right? Because if I did, I'd just be banging my head against the steering wheel of the car. I just thought.
Oh wow.
And then just you just hear the horn just like blasting.
Matt,
Yeah.
that is a 12, and I have advanced on that.
What's the advanced?
Let's see. For manipulate, not only do they do what I want right now, they also become my ally for the rest of the mystery. And possibly permanently if we do enough for them.
Yeah.
So this is the second. Well, we did save them once, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
And as we see RVs, convertibles, motorcycles, some maybe were stolen. We can't fully tell. Led by the yellow and red Volkswagen RV with big feet in it, and Kelly and Sashay and the rest, with Ace driving, and an army of young adults.
Is Herschel there?
You know, all these kids need someone to look after them. Honey, I still think you're crazy. Listen, we still have 3 weeks of vacation. We can do something. You're not having anything bad. But the dog. Call the dog sitter. Give her an extra 50. Oh, you're very generous. Yes. Call them at the desktop. Going, yeah, Dad, we got to stop the devil. So this episode, the Stone Harbor Army.
I feel like we're heading to this season finale. I'm just gonna get in the car, look at Ace, and be like, "Yeah."
Ace is just gonna look so defeated.
And we
So-
see a
so
slight,
defeated.
the slightest green glow in Kelly's eyes. And the slight green glow now in all their eyes, affected by her voice. So we end there. I think. We got post-credit scene, kids.
Oh boy.
Or epilogue, whatever we see during this vast drive-off. Everyone take one.
For mine, it'll be Ace will be opening his wallet and just like shuffling through a ton of fake IDs with different names, debating which one to use as his driver's license this time.
I think Kelly, you would see Kelly putting like a letter in on the desk of the gift shop addressed to Brad, and you just hear like the narration saying something like, "Dear Brad, it's Kelly. When you get this letter, I'll be leading an army against the devil. I'm sorry we missed each other, but you should totally come hang out with us. It'll be a lot of fun. Also, if you can bring some weapons and some friends, that'd be great."
Sasha's epilogue. You see her hunt down back to the mayor's house. She runs into Callie, invites Callie to come with, as she drops the key back in the mailbox as they leave.
I
Take
hate
it
you.
Callie's recruited. Amazing.
I thought we told Callie to change her name. What'd she change it to?
She's not changing her name.
We bullied her into it, I remember.
Oh my goodness. And with that, today comes to an end. And we will see where we end up in the future. Those of you taking when watching, Gary, thanks for coming by. We'll be back here a little after 9 o'clock doing our Monday night Dungeons and Dragons. This was our Monster of the Week Insanity, where we thought we'd be here on July 4th, and we are leaving Stone Harbor very early. But that's how these games go. So, catch you all in a little bit, or next week if you want to follow the story. Bye-bye.
Bye.